Hi everyone, this is Lori here with Lori Hooks. Welcome. Thanks for hanging out with me today. So today's video is a yarny catch-up where I talk about what I've been working on yarn related since the last time I did a yarny catch-up. And things haven't really changed. I've still been in the mood to work on wearables, and that's what I've been doing. I have one item that I've been working on that's not a wearable, but my other two, they are cardigans. So let's see and talk about what they are. Okay, so the first one that I have the most progress on is, this is called Jasmine Sweater, and it's by, the pattern is by Anna D. And I purchased this pattern on Etsy. And I'll show you a picture of hers off the pattern. And I hope you guys can see that okay. So I saw this on Etsy and I thought that it was really cute and decided that I wanted to make it. So I have one front panel done. I have two front panels done. And I'm about, I don't know, 2/3 of the way through the back panel. So that's what I have done so far on that. And once I finish those 3 panels, I don't know if she has you do the sleeves next or sew these together. I'm probably gonna sew mine together and then add my sleeves afterwards so that I get my sleeves the length that I want them to be, because you never know where the shoulder's gonna drop. But that's where I'm at with those panels so far. And the yarn that I'm using for this, I will show you. I have it in my little bag from One Day Savings. And that was a video that I did, I think, last week. I got this bag. So the yarn that I'm using for this, it comes in these little, they're kind of like cakes. There's a piece of cardboard in here. Funny story about the cardboard afterwards. This is what the label looks like. It is Soho Cotton Chic. And I got these from Hirschner's. They had a deal on cotton yarn where you got, they called it a 10-pack of these, but they just took 10 of them and threw them in a box. And the color on this is Eggshell, and these are 100% cotton. But yeah, so I have a whole bunch of this, and I'm so far on the 3rd one. So the funny story about the cardboard is, so I finished one of them and it was just sitting here. The piece of cardboard was sitting here on the couch, and my husband and I are sitting here, and our dog kept sniffing the little piece of cardboard. And so my husband picked it up and he put it on her tail. So she carefully removes it from her tail with her mouth and starts carrying this piece of cardboard thing around in her mouth, and it's acting like it's hers. She's playing with it, she's throwing it around. She's decided that it was hers. I had to wait until she had her dinner that day and go put it away, well, put it in the recycling bin while she was having dinner that day. It was just so funny that she decided that this piece of cardboard was hers, which is very unlike her. She knows dog toys from everything else. She normally doesn't ever take things that's not a dog toy and think that it is a dog toy. So it was really funny that she did this, and she carried it around and she protected it. Like when I tried to touch it, she would grab it and take away and be like, no, it's mine, it's mine. So it was really funny. Anyway, so that is my Jasmine sweater so far. And the other cardigan that I've been working on is I wanted to make a summer campfire cardigan. This is my first time making a campfire cardigan. If you are not familiar with the campfire cardigan pattern, it's really popular. You make 2 hexies, you sew them together and add to it to make the cardigan. Now in her pattern, she has an explanation for how to make it so that the sleeves aren't really big for somebody who's a larger size. So I'm decided if I'm making the large or the extra large, because you can adapt the pattern for your size. But one of the suggestions was to make the small size and then add to the width to make the back wider, and add to the front panel to make the front wider. that's what I decided to do, because I know me, I know I'm not gonna want gigantic arms on it. So far I have one small, do I have this folded right? Yes, I do. So I have one small, no, I don't have it folded right. What is going on here? Try again. There we go. So I have one small hexagon done. And I've started on the second one last night. This is how far I got. I don't know, I'm on the 5th row, I think. So that's where I'm at with that so far. For the yarn that I'm using for this is this Cairn cotton cake. Cairn cotton cakes are a 4-weight, 60 cotton, 40 acrylic, and they recommend a 5mm hook. I am using what the pattern calls for, which is an 8mm. So I'm using the 8mm for the Campfire Cardigan, and I'm using a 5mm for the Jasmine sweater. And now that I've gotten the hang of the repeat on the Jasmine sweater, I can sit and watch TV while working on it, no problem. And the Campfire Cardi is a very simple granny hexies. So yep, they've been both good TV projects to work on lately. And my traveling project, I'm still working on knit dishcloths. This is the one that I'm working on right now. And I started the decreases on this one yesterday. And for my knit dishcloths, I use a 5.5mm knitting needle because my knitting is pretty tight. So that's, and I like I like how these ones, how it comes out, how stretchy it is, how thick it is with a 5.5. So that's why I use that one. Most people, they use a 4.5 or a 5mm. I've been using a 5.5. So that is all the crochet things that I've been working on lately. I have a gnome pattern that I'm eyeing that I think I'm probably going to start really soon. I think it's really cute and I've been eyeing it. So I'm probably going to work on that one soon. Yeah. So life-wise, in my last video, I think I might have recorded on a Friday because I think we were just going into the weekend. Or it was Thursday and I had weekend on my mind, which is very possible because today's Thursday. And again, I have weekend on my mind. But last weekend, it rained on and off all day on Saturday. So Saturday, hubby and I, we got up, we had our coffee, decided that we would get some stuff done around the house, and he needed a new pair of sandals. So we had been away for 2 weekends before that, so we got some chores cut up around the house, some cleaning, stuff like that. And then we went to the mall, which hubby almost never goes to the mall. Usually my daughter and I go to the mall, so he went to the mall with me, and we had some lunch while we were there. Some really healthy poutine. But I love poutine. That's another thing my daughter and I usually do. We go and we have poutine at the mall. But yeah, hubby went with me and I got to have my poutine. And we got him some new sandals. That was Saturday. Yeah, we didn't do anything on Saturday night. We just stayed home and watched a movie and stuff like that. We thought about having some friends over, but decided just to have a quiet night at home. And then on Sunday, Sunday was very hot. It was very humid, but we decided we still wanted to do our picnic and go for, we'll call it a walk. It wasn't really a hike because it was all very flat and it's just walking through trails. So we went to a nearby conservation area. We took the pup with us and went for a nice walk. Part of it's through the woods, part of it's not. Most of it's through the woods, thankfully, because it was nice and shady in there. And we brought stuff with us to have a picnic. We did that and sat around for a little while there. We checked out we had never been to this conservation area before, so we checked out their camping areas to see what they were like and the parts of the park and all that kind of stuff. So that was fun. And just came home and had a quiet rest of our day. And that was our weekend. It was mostly relaxing. We got a little bit of exercise in, and that was good. So yeah, and the weekend coming, we are going camping with my parents, which I am looking forward to. And I think my brother might come up with his wife for the day. And as a comment, it's just weird to get into this stage of life where I don't think that I've been with my parents. Like I've been with my parents, with my hubby, without the kids around. But I think this is the first time that I've been with my parents and my brother and his wife without kids around in like 27 years. Like, it just seems crazy that I'm gonna see my parents and my brother and his wife without kids around. Like, it's weird how life changes and how things evolve over the years. And yeah, now his kids are younger than my kids. They are, his daughter is starting university in September, and their son is starting high school, but they both have summer commitments that they're doing that they are not available on Saturdays. So him and his wife are going to come by themselves. His daughter is working. She's probably lifeguarding. And I think their son is taking a sailing class. They have a sailboat. So I believe he said that he was taking a sailing class that's like for a week or something like that every day. I think he said it was starting today and running till Tuesday or something like that next week. So that is his son's daily commitment, is to go to his, I think it was a sailing class. Yeah, so that's me. That's what's exciting that's going on with me right now. If you'd like to tell me about projects that you're working on or what you've been up to in the comments box below, I'd love to hear from you. If you have any questions on anything that I'm working on or anything that you think I can help you with, certainly feel free to ask. My email address is also in the description box, and I love hearing from you guys, so feel free to write me a little message. If you enjoyed this video, if you'd like to like it, I would appreciate it. And if you're interested in seeing future videos of mine, you could subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell if you like. I know me, I don't use the notification bell a lot. I go on YouTube and I look at everything that I subscribe to, and I look at, you know, what videos they have, and I usually watch that way, because I watch so many different channels that if I was to put notifications on for all of them, my phone would just be going off every 10 minutes. So yeah, so that is my video for today. Thanks for liking, thanks for subscribing, and I'll see you next time on Lori Hooks. Bye everyone.